guys? Clint here from EcomFire.com. Okay, today I'm going to talk about what happened to me last night, or yesterday afternoon / evening, and it's about kind of really stepping outside your comfort zone. Okay, I went to I got invited from one of my mates. He owns a resort, and here in just up the road from my house. Beautiful resort, for like a cheese bread / whatever beers afternoon with a few lads, right? But it turned, I roll up there, and he said, you've never met any of these guys before. I've known Richard for a long time. Richard himself is an impressive dude in his own right. I mean, he's chief engineer of Mars, Thailand, and he's running a project that's worth $500 million or some crap. Building one of the most state-of-the-art factories in Thailand currently. Like, he's in control of hundreds and hundreds of people. So anyway, he's an interesting guy in his own right. So just talking to him, he's just ridiculously smart, and I've known him for a long time, so it's been easy for me to chat with him. And he said, but these guys, he said, there's going to be some super interesting guys at this lunch, at this afternoon, if you like. And I roll up there, and I mean, everyone's a lot older than me. I'm only 37. Everyone there was between, say, the youngest guy was 57 all the way up to 78. Okay, so talk about a weird motley crew of people. But I'm sitting there, right? There's Richard, who's a chief engineer of one of the biggest Mars factories in the world, building a $500 million factory here in Pak Chong. And then he introduces me around the table. Okay, so then he says, "Hi, this is so and so. He's the chief problem solver for some of the biggest milk factories in all of Europe, that control about 90% of the milk throughout Europe, right? So this dude's high-level engineer, ridiculously smart, and I'm thinking to myself, "G'day, mate. Yeah, he's the knucklehead sitting here with this dude." The next guy, he's just this older-looking guy with this big moustache, and he said, "This is so and so. Yeah, he's an ex-general, an ex-general of the Dutch forces, an ex-general of all." Blew my mind. I said, "G'day, sir." And the next one is a ex-professional snooker player, pommy guy, an older guy as well. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting here as the knucklehead, this young bloke, and I'm feeling so out of my comfort zone at this time, at this stage. These guys are talking about some high-level stuff, you know what I mean? I was trying to contribute to the conversation as best I could, but what I found amazing over time, as the beers started to flow and we had the cheese and what have you, they were more interested in what I was doing than all the worldly and world affairs that they were chatting about and all their interesting lives that they've been leading. They're more interested in what's happening today. So that was probably the most stimulating conversation afternoon, and most uncomfortable, at least at first, situation I'd been in a very long time. I'm sitting there with some very interesting, high-level people, very wealthy, very influential, especially the old general. He had some unbelievable stories. And after a few snaps, after our cheeses and that, everyone loosened up, and man, the conversation flowed, and it was just epic. I really didn't feel comfortable at first, but I'm so glad that I went there. You know what I mean? When you surround yourself with these high-level people, interesting people who've actually got something to say, it's a liberating, well, not liberating, I guess it's a liberating experience, but it was just energizing, you know what I mean? It was just interesting. It was just good to be surrounded by some people that have done some amazing things, risen to the highest point, pinnacles in whatever their chosen field is. And and that's kind of why I like living in Thailand. Once you get off the digital nomad tourist trail, you meet some really interesting people. I do on a daily basis, but that lunch that I was invited to, unexpected too, it was kind of weird. I walked into it and I kind of got ambushed because everyone was just pumping me with questions, and I'm saying I just run a digital marketing company. I mean, I'm not that interesting compared to you guys, and they're going, no, it's not like that at all. You know what I mean? You're doing your thing, and who knows where you'll end up. And they're very encouraging, very inspiring. They say, what you're doing is the future. Very interesting, and they're saying you need to continue on. You can go all the way. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about high-level people. They'll never put your dreams down. Never. They'll only ever encourage you. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting at. That's why I was so energized, and that's why I was so inspired today. I could hardly sleep last night, running through all these conversations that we're having. It was just, it just blew me out, you know, blew me out. That doesn't happen very often. I don't get impressed by people all that often, because I have worked with high level people, you know, in my life, but these people were next level, you know. Anyway, rambling. Anyway, guys, have a great day. If you want to find out kind of what I do for a living, you know, compared to these high level people, head over to EcomFire.com /DSL. If you go through our link, you'll get our accelerator course, and half an hour's coaching with me and Benny. But anyway, guys, have a great day, and like I said, just step outside the comfort zone sometimes, and, you know, hang out with people you wouldn't normally, and you never know what will come out of it. These are amazing contacts that get forged, and you never know, you know, when you can reach out to these kind of people or not. But it's really nice to meet them, and stepping outside your comfort zone is super important. It'll take you to the next level, and you know, I felt I leveled up just slightly just by being in the room with these kind of guys. So, all right, I'm going to stop rambling. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Cheers.